A very big welcome to you, my dear Virgo, and of course a big welcome to the other zodiac signs that are here for an inspiration, because when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Virgo, we all feel it. But of course I use the moon as the subconscious that brings information right now for Virgo. So we're going to look what the message is that is coming through to you from your deck, which is Salvador Dali. You get Sota de Oros, and these are all the three earth signs, right? We have Taurus, the second zodiac sign, we have Virgo, the sixth zodiac sign, and we have Capricorn, the 10th zodiac sign. If we calculate them all together, we get the 18, and that's the moon in the tarot. And the moon is saying, well, you have money on your mind, like this innocent child that is pointing at the coin. And this is a very interesting card, right? Because you have the stages, all the stages of the coin in this card, which is Taurus, that is actually creating the banks, the physical aspect of the money. And then Virgo has the time and the routine that it puts in to work the land. And then Capricorn comes and says, well, I'm gonna make a career out of this. I'm gonna make a big business out of this. And so here comes the proof of one's talent. The coin is a gift of life, which symbolizes that you are a treasure to yourself and your surroundings. If you would only realize your talent. This card challenges you to rediscover and re-evaluate your practical abilities. The big transparent dragonfly on the bottom of the picture symbolizes that your own talents often seem insignificant. You do not take yourself seriously enough, or you have the wrong idea about what talent really is. Wow, so it's clear, right? You have the help of Taurus and the help of Capricorn to make this a strong business foundation, because the 18 turns into the 9 when we calculate it down. But in the 18 is the 1, which is Mercury, right? And Mercury right now is in Cancer. And the 8 is Leo, which is in the next reading, is the strength. And together they create the 9, the completion. And I think it's powerful, right? But then we also have the 3 zodiac signs in there. The 3 and the 9 is the 12, and that's all 12 zodiac signs will benefit from whatever idea you have that you pointing your finger at. You are this child that is innocently realizing, hey, I have something of value to give to humanity. And then the 12, the 1 and the 2, right? We have again Mercury, and we have the 2, the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is clear. She is Lilith. She's the dark side of the moon. But the dark side of the moon is where fertility is where we plant the seed. It's where things grow. And together the 3 is left in the end. And the 3, Venus, right? Venus right now is in Virgo. So a clear indication that this message is strong and letting you know here is a moment where you can really make this business a success. So we're going to look at Taurus, right? What is Taurus saying in here? We have Virgo, we have you through the card, and now we're going to look at Taurus. See what Taurus is bringing. And that's how we bring the reality into the reading, right? Sometimes it's amazing. Right, here we have the High Priestess. We talked about the High Priestess when we got the 12, Lilith, right? She's between the dark and the light, but she is still the dark side of the moon, Lilith. And so Here the 3 was left and the 2 is the 5. An altar is coming up to tell you it's important right now that you understand, if you want to validate the same way it was written in the book, right, from Dali, is that you need to find your talent. You need to know that your talent is special. Then you become the altar. Your physical mind, your physical body, everything becomes you, becomes this altar that you are projecting into the world and make it a success, right? And so Taurus is saying, believe in yourself. Taurus is saying, well, if you want to really start this, believe in the earth, the resources, believe in how important it is to choose the right people, to choose the right connections, right, with what you want to work with and how you want to build this money. And it's facing the left, it's facing always the spiritual. Make money a spiritual quest, right? Not just money because of the sake of money, because then you're going into the wrong direction, right? Then you will be in trouble. But if you go spiritually with money and you are using it to help and to create new endeavors, that's the moment. So now we're going to look at Capricorn. What is Capricorn saying, right? Which is the success, which is, you know, climbing up the ladder, which is Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what Capricorn is bringing. Interesting. Wow, look at this. So beautiful. So Capricorn is saying, well, then self-love is achieved. The 5 and the 6, the lovers, is the 11, the portal. And the 11 is that 1. A coin here above the child and a coin where it points at. 2 coins in this picture, you see? And so the 11, the portal, is saying, yes, you are here to bring this business through a spiritual connection into reality. You give it birth, because these 2, when they are united, this child is born. So the cycle closes in these 3 cards. Beautiful message. Look at this. And so do it, whatever it is you do, right? Because here Gemini is saying, yes, go for it. Self-love, right? These 2 people, they are holding each other. And it's the duality that is holding each other here, right? So it's this love and the harmony and this connection that you creating, which is important, always important that we understand that when we focus on money, we need to include the spiritual and the love energy into it. Otherwise, we will be consumed by the devil, right? Because the Capricorn major arcana is the 15, is the devil. And the 15, when we calculate together, we have the 5 inside, which is the altar, which came here. And we have the 1, which is Mercury, which rules Gemini, and which rules also you, right? And Mercury in Cancer right now. So important for you to see that then the 15, when we calculate together, we get the 6, which is then here Gemini. So very clear that you understand that this project, whatever it is that you want to do, you have the steps, you have Taurus, you have you, and you have Capricorn, right? It's important that you understand the full scale of it and do it, right? And so I see the portal. But of course we could also do the 6 and the 2, which is an 8. Here comes Leo, the strength, have the strength to do what you're doing, right? And the 8 and the 3 that was left in here is again the 11, the portal. So however I calculate it, we come to the 11, right? We could calculate the 11 together, we get the 2. But at a portal, I always leave, right? But if you want, you focus on the 2, on the dualities, and bring yourself constantly into the center, into the 3, which was left here, right? You understand? The numbers are very strong, very powerful, and can really bring you a clear understanding of how we handle things when we want to work with money. and money that you get in all three stages, where talent is then something that you are, right? You are knowing your talent. You know who you are between all the dualities, between the two, right? And so I hope you are really making it happen. Whatever it is that you make happen, make it happen. Beautiful, strong, and powerful, and beautiful. So, of course, I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we get the sun in Leo, and Leo came up through the 8, through the strength, right? Then you're gonna get the strength. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.